Hey Aquarius, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. I'm here for the weekly read for September 26th through October 2nd. And it's kind of funny. The energy going into this read is kind of similar to Gemini. I had a couple mishaps. Gemini's was like all over the place. Yours was just a little bit. But then I do a pre shuffle. When I'm doing pre shuffle, um, I listen to music because I'm clairaudient, and the song was Grace, and it's by Marcus Mumford. And some of the lines, some of the things it said, well, how should we proceed without things, without, I can't read my own writing because I was writing fast. Without things, something. Telling truth you thought you are. Oh, I feel like this was about telling truth you thought you already told, trying not to sound like a liar, just giving it some time. And the lyrics were just giving it time, trying to get used to this place, don't know if I'm ever going to get used to this grace. So I feel like that you have to like go back and Google the song again. It's Grace by Marcus Mumford, but I feel like you like just like I had heard get out of jail free card, and also that was a close one. Were two things that I had heard and wrote down. So I don't know if like maybe you were in a legal situation and you were looking at jail, or somebody caught you, or I don't know. I'm getting all kinds of mixed messages because again, situations can be reversed. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But if you have heavy Aquarius placements anywhere in your chart, look at that. And when I say heavy, it's like at the very first couple degrees or the very last couple degrees. That's where they're the strongest. But, take it as it resonates, right? And, cross watchers, whatever, are welcome. You sneaky little spies. No, I'm kidding. That's how I learned tarot, is not by spying, but everybody has different placements in their charts, right? So you get to kind of watch other readings and see how it still resonates in your life. Trick of the trade. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're starting with the Lunar Nomad Oracle. We're just doing an Oracle card going into it. And then we're going to do the energy going into the week. We're going to do the, sun card, yay. We're going to do the best thing to focus on, and then the outcome. And then we'll clarify it with the Tattoo Tarot, and then end it with notes from the universe. Let's get into it, Aquarius. I just heard tell them why I'm the Cannastrologer, which is weird. So, Aquarius, I'm the Cannastrologer because I have been supporting cannabis since I was very young, and was later diagnosed with autism, and due to I had it as a kid, but then I later had PTSD and apparently ADHD on a certain level, but whatever. Anyway, I've used plant medicine basically my entire life without the use of pharmaceuticals. Am I saying or speaking against the medical community? No, I'm not. I've taken the other things too. But I try to live my life, and I'm not going like, I don't know what the term is, crunchy on anybody or anything like that too. Clearly, I'm not like that as well. But, I'm just saying we have to get back to our roots. The fox. Okay, so this is your energy. It's interesting. I was looking at the energy underneath the deck, and again, we're only taking the top of the deck, but somebody in another read, it was one of the water signs, got this. It's aura, and it was talking about making sure that your energy, your aura energy is clear, right? And that's the way to do that, is to get grounded. And because this is underneath the deck, I think that this is like the energy going into it. You really need to be cognizant of that, or maybe that's something that you desire and want to learn more about, right? So, but let's look up the fox number. I think it's 14. I can't. That number's kind of funky. 14. Cunning, mask, two-faced career. Huh. Okay. So, this is really interesting, Aquarius. Maybe you were dealing with a scammer. Because, that was a close one. Get out of jail free. Like, let's read into this. As dusk falls, the wild fox plays among shadows. He is cunning and mischievous, small and witty. He's ready to confuse the minds of anyone crossing his path. He can analyze any situation to find the quickest course of action. He holds the upper hand with his sly smile and nimble movements. The great trickster, the fox slinks in sight, unseen, and steals his deepest desires, then slips away without detection. He has no ill intentions or personal malice. He takes what he wants because it is there for the taking. You might recall the sly Robin Hood stealing from the rich to give to the poor. Using his cunning skill to disarm his foe, he swiftly steals their treasure to pass along to those less fortunate. The fox has a rebellious nature that tends to make mischief just for the sake of change. Encountering the fox is a call for discernment, so discernment is key. Think before leap, but act quickly. Opportunities must be taken while the iron is hot. A window of opportunity has opened, so timing is everything. Should you rise to the occasion and succeed, good fortune will fall. Should you try but fail, uncertainty will ensue. If you're involved in business venture or project, keep a clear head. Assess the situation, consider all the facts and figures, beware of the fine print. Big ideas have a way of disappearing in an instant. The company of the fox. The fox is the patron of entrepreneurs and creators. Take a cue from him to be bold and be outlandish with your approach or sales pitch. Keep your eye on the prize, but notice all the exit points. You want a quick way out of things if things go south. Boundaries dissolve in the presence of the fox. Chase down your solid ideas. If you come against a wall, go over it or under it. There is always an alternative route. Careful with that. Learn to trust yourself and rely on what is within you. And then I do agree with that. Trust your gut, but careful about the whole over-under thing. That's sneaky like a fox, yes. Everything is figure-outable, yes. Marie Forleo. But my thing that I always say that I follow with my gut is you can't go over it. You can't if you can't go over it, you can't if you can't go over it, you can't go under it, you can't go around it. You have to go through it. Like, you have to face your fears. That's what shadow work and all of that is all about. So I'm being told, if this is you trying to go around shadow work, can't do that, right? But everything else, if you're dealing with somebody that's sneaky like a fox, that's what the message resonates with in that definition. Just so we're clear. All right, now we are going to get into the tarot with Dali. This is the Salvador Dali Deluxe Tarot Deck, Gold Edition. What I like about this deck is that it's a deluxe deck. So it's just, you can read it just like tarot, right? But each one of the cards also has this really cool oracle definition from Dali, who was very much into tarot when he was alive. Nice, Aquarius. You have the Nine of Cups, so that's wish fulfillment, and that's the energy going into this. It's either what you're receiving, have, desire. That's what you're thinking about, right? Hopes, feelings, wishes. You might be sitting in that energy. All right, so this is the energy going into the week. Five of Wands, okay. Oofta. So I feel like you've got a lot going on around you. There might be some fighting or arguing or passionate energy around you. It's the Five of Wands. It could be, I always say all the time, because wands are not just about sexual energy or anything like that. It's about it's about like anything that you're passionate about. So it could be at work, it could be a business, it could be, and the wands are also about like business and in the workforce. So it could be like 5 departments or 5 people at work or something like that, right? But this is like the energy of the week. So there might be a disturbance or something like that going on. But remember, you've got 9 of Cups underneath the deck. So just remember that right now. Then we've got, nice, the Wheel of Fortune. So a lucky break, a lucky turn in the cycle, or a cycle, something's ending and then beginning. And then the Hanged Man. Okay, so whatever this is, you're going to go into Hanged Man mode, which is, it's when you go into suspension, you're thinking, it's a state of thinking, right? You can bring yourself out of it at any time, but it's deeper thinking, and you want to think about the best direction, next steps, that type of thing. What I think is that you might be coming into something really lucky, and now you need to know which direction to take with that. You need to decide next steps and what to do, because you've got wish fulfillment here. And if you see here, the way that it looks, this Hanged Man is looking over off into this direction, and the woman's looking right back at him. So let's clarify this with the Tattoo Tarot and see what this is all about. I broke it, and it's the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight in the deck, and also the Seven of Pentacles, which is talking about planting seeds. She's sitting there working, literally working. It's working and waiting for results. Maybe waiting on results from work. That's what I just heard. Or, well, working on anything. Relationship otherwise. I'm taping this on a Sunday. I don't wear football jerseys on a regular basis, but this is my team. We had a good day. All right. Okay, so this just took a different turn. Maybe there's two. Okay, yeah. There's, okay, 2 different storylines I'm getting here. So I'm getting that there was, I'm also kind of reading this particular storyline as a past, present, future, because now we have Cups in the mix, and that's a passionate new beginning, relationship, something like that, right? I feel like there could have been fighting in the past. It was, passionate energy, and it could have been a relationship. I feel like something's happened. Wheel of Luck, Wheel of Fortune. You've come into somebody, or somebody's come back, or something like that, right? Now you're thinking about next steps, because it's wish fulfillment, and you've got Ace of Cups at the bottom. Again, we need to clarify. So let's clarify the 5 of Wands, please. Okay. Yeah. It's the three of Coins, which talks about partnership and sometimes even marriage. Marriage doesn't have to mean actual matrimony. It means like a higher level of commitment, right? You see like 3 little gophers here, and they're like at the altar. So there was fighting. Could have been divorce or something like that. Could have been, like I said, separation. But now there's been a stroke of luck. Something fortunate is happening, and clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the 3 of Wands. Again, this is like Wands, so it could be business, but it also could be passionate energy. And it's a stroke of luck and a fortunate, like, forward-moving momentum, because that's what the 3 of Wands is about. So that's good news. You're looking forward. Outcome, passionate new beginning. Oh, and you're going to go Hanged Man, like, kind of go inward with this person. Take some time out. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Wish fulfillment and Ace of Cups. You've got a happy new relationship coming in of some sort, and passionate new beginning. Wear protection. But also, here's the warning. This person could be sneaky like the fox. Make sure, 100% sure you know what you're doing and who this person is. And, you know, if you're cool with it being a one-night stand, then cool. That's all you, right? That's you, for sure. But if not, just understand that there's that potential to be on the lookout. Aquarius. Notes from the universe for Aquarius. And also grace. Okay, we're talking about grace. Get out of jail free. Maybe you make a bad decision. Maybe this person is a bad decision. You might have grace. Just understand, like, this could be a situation for some. If any of this resonates, you know, take it as it does. But if it doesn't, don't hold on to it. Don't force anything. Leave it for those who it resonates with. And if it does, or, you know, leave a comment or like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that. Okay. I really do think that you've got a relationship coming in. You've got something coming in hot and heavy. Hubba was right behind it, right? We're not... Okay, so this just popped out. I gotta read bottom of the deck. What you give will come back. That's bottom of the deck. Time for a love fest, Aquarius. Actually, everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons, and usually it's worth trying to learn what they are to maximize chances of a full-blown 60s-style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. Love, groovy you, the universe. Okay, I could say a lot of things there. I mean, they're talking about psychedelic experiences. Like, this is why at the beginning of the read they also said, why are you called the Cannastrologer? So like I said, I've been an advocate of plant medicine for years and years and years of my life, and that also includes other forms of plant medicine, not just cannabis, right? In some states you've got microdosing that is already legal and or decriminalized, that type of thing, and there's tons of studies on it, right? And very, very soon you're going to start to see it like really popping up across the country in more markets as it's going to continue to become more decriminalized and all of that. So maybe this is a message to potentially look into that. There's passionate new beginnings or whatnot. Just, I'm not a doctor. I have to make sure like all of that's out there, and not a psychologist or anything like that. This is all for entertainment purposes as a mystic healer, reader, Canna leader. So, that said, though, it seems to me time for a love fest. You've got some fun experiences ahead of you. Just make sure that, like I said earlier, you use protection and that you are aware that you've got fox energy around you. But also, you could be just really foxy. So, all right, Aquarius, if you like what you've heard today, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks and appreciation for being here. Make sure that you visit us back again for next week's reads. I say us, it's like me and my spirits. But I will give a description of the decks. Also, like if you want to book a personal reading or anything like that, leave a tip or donation. Always, that's always well appreciated. All of those links and all of that information is in the description below. That said, I hope to see you back on the flip side. As you know, together we grow. Aquarius, peace.